Now, looking in from the outside, violent behaviour against someone you're supposed to love is one of the difficult forms of abuse to get your head round, to understand. Well, St Helens Council and the Community Safety Partnership have been awarded white ribbon status. The campaign urges men and boys to wear a white ribbon as visible pledges never to commit or condone and just remain silent about violence against women. But why do victims of domestic violence take so long to leave that situation? Many men and women are in these violent relationships for years before they escape the torment. Well, joining me now is Rod Jones, who's Community Safety Manager with St Helens Council. Rod, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony.
Congratulations on the white ribbon status.
Thank you very much.
What does it mean?
It means that the White Ribbon recognise both St Helens Council and the Community Safety Partnership, which makes up partners of Merseyside Police, the Council, the Fire Service and the Probation Service, to name but a few, are tackling domestic violence and violence against women in St Helens. What White Ribbon is about, it's an international campaign targeting male violence against women, and the actual flagship day is the 25th of November,
right.
Which is the International Violence Day against Women. And White Ribbon have actually targeted that day to actually promote their campaign, and we've worked with White Ribbon with regards to actually addressing the criteria which allows us to receive the award.
Is it right to say the campaign is more about men and young men wearing the white ribbon? Because, you know, men do suffer abuse and domestic violence as well, though granted not as many as...
Yes, they do, yes. I was listening to your piece before, and obviously listened to your comments with regards to domestic violence, and it's important to recognise that domestic violence happens in all relationships, both genders. And males can be victims as well, but the vast majority of cases that we deal with in St Helens are upon women, violence perpetrated by males upon women.
I understand the awareness with the white ribbon. We have the yellow, ribbon for cancer, and I think there's the pink one for breast cancer as well, etc. We're wearing poppies for Remembrance Sunday, so I understand the awareness of it. But what can men really do to stop and challenge domestic violence?
Well, what we're doing in St Helens is we're running a campaign during November where we're having a 7-day, 7-way to make a change. And what they can do in St Helens is they can visit our website at sthelens.gov.uk and actually sign a pledge to show their commitment to end domestic violence and abuse. And what we've done with regard to that is we've worked with St Helens Rugby Club throughout the last season, 2012 season. We've been working with the club with regards to actually championing the cause. And one of our champions is Paul Wellens, the St Helens Rugby League captain. And people who sign on and pledge during the week of the 19th to the 25th of November have an opportunity to actually win Paul Wellens' signed and framed shirt.
All right. I'm just going to put you to one side for a second, Rod, in the nicest possible way, because joining me now is a lady who, well, would like to remain anonymous. She's staying in a women's refuge centre in the northwest, but she joins me now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Tell me a little bit about your story. How long have you been at the refuge?
I've been at the refuge only 5 weeks now, but I was in my relationship for nearly 9 years.
Why did you stay so long?
I had children to him, and I thought I could fix him, and we'd be a complete family one day. I just kept thinking, I was doing things to wind him up and maybe agitate him, and it's so daunting at first when it first happens. You're just so shocked, and you don't want to tell family members because you're scared of them getting involved as well, really. And
so you were blaming yourself?
Yes, I was. Yeah, for some time, because I had postnatal and I was crying a lot, and he used to say, "Well, why are you always crying?" And I'm sick of looking at you crying and things like that. And it was.
Do you get to a point where, 9 years, to go through that for 9 years,
Yeah.
to leave? to make that decision to leave must have been incredibly brave.
It was a day where I've got a 15-year-old son, and he's obviously getting older, and he'd seen him hit me, and that was the day for me, because he run and attack. He didn't actually get to hit him, but he run for him, and that was the day for me, because I knew that, wait up, your kids come first. But for years, I didn't see that. I kept thinking that I could make him better, and then we could all be a family again, and it'd all work out and be all right. I'd never wanted to be a single mum, just because growing up, my mum and dad they've been together since they were kids.
You've done the right thing, haven't you?
I've had, yeah. And if today makes one person pick up that phone to break that cycle, it's got to be worth it, because I know it's frightening, I know it's daunting, but after a few weeks of settling down, you put yourself back and you think of what you've been through, and you weigh up the pros and cons, and you think, oh my God, that wasn't love, that was pure controlling, and not being able to go to the shops, or
it's psychological.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. We had for a long time. I have to have medication for my nerves. I have panic attacks when I go out. I still don't look at towards eye contact with a man now.
When you left after 9 years.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's case is different.
Yeah.
But when you left after going through that for 9 years, how did you feel? Did you feel good about yourself? Was it a case of a weight off my shoulders, or was there still, in the back of your mind, was there still that, have I done the right thing?
Yeah, definitely. You definitely, that feeling, if any woman leaves and then goes back, because they still feel that, that will go away. The feeling will go away. At first you do feel like you've done oh, what have I done? If I don't go back to him, he's going to threaten my family, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Ring families that can ring the police, they can get help. They're not in that cycle. You're the person who's in that cycle. You're the person who's living it, breathing it every day. And, even though it's daunting at first leaving, it's got your strength comes every week. And you get it back.
Who did you confide in? Who did you have to tell?
Well, now the police, the automatically send domestic violence letters out when, because other members of the public was reporting him and hitting me obviously outside as well.
Did you have a friend that you could talk to? Or?
I didn't have anybody. I had no friends. I couldn't talk to my family. Nothing. He was my only friend.
How did you get through 9 years of this?
Through breakdowns and everything, to be honest with you, and then because he was the only person that had come to me after, when I come out of hospital and things, I kept thinking, well, he's getting old now, it'll get better, and it never did. It never did.
Are you going to stay, or are you going to go back?
Oh no, I'm staying. I have to stay. I have to stay for the kids. I have to stay for my sanity. I have to stay for, just because it's wrong. People that, lived it for 20 years plus, they've been in marriages since they were young and things like that, and they even think, it becomes acceptable because it's like a habit. It's like, you just think, you pick up the pieces and he says sorry, and then, it happens again a week later, but at that time, you just think, oh, well, he's been quiet for now, so...
Can men change?
I don't know. I can't. If they get the right help, anger management. I don't know how anger management works, but
if this person got the right help and showed signs of being a new man, would you go back?
No, I wouldn't know, because I know he's controlling ways, and I can read him like a book now. So no, it's not an option.
Well, listen, I don't know your name because that's irrelevant at the moment, but. Another brave thing to do is to come on the radio and tell me your story, and I thank you for that.
No, as I said, if it helps one person pick up the phone and realise, you're not alone, and it's so many people are going through it, and they've become so used to it. It's so part of society now. It's especially with younger generation of lads, because they misuse things and alcohol and things like that, and young girls don't see it, especially. because they think the guy loves them, and you know, he's just giving them the attention. It's not like that at all.
Well, love's blind, isn't it?
Yeah,
Love's blind.
definitely.
Well, listen, thanks for talking to me, and if it's helped even one person this morning, it's been a big deal coming on for
I
you.
hope so.
I know that, but thanks very much indeed for talking to me.
I hope
Thank you.
so. Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you very much for it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay,
very much.
thank you. Bye.
Thanks to Rod Jones and I don't know her name. I didn't need to know her name. I don't know who she was, etc., etc. But her story was certainly very powerful. Yeah, he thought to welcome 709 9333.